Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of the FOGO Life. This week, we're gonna go back to last winter when I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now they have regional foods all over this country. But when I was there, I found out a really cool thing that they have. It's called a Juicy Lucy Burger. What's a Juicy Lucy Burger, you ask? Well, what it is, it's 2 meat patties with cheese in the middle. Sounds pretty basic, right? But for some reason, there's a certain magic about it, all right? I met up with my friend on Instagram. His name is the Smoky Poet. We went to the Nook and we had him in this like downstairs basement bowling alley place. It was really cool. And I think it was actually on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives one time. But we went there, we had these burgers, and they were fantastic. I fell in love with them. I enjoyed them, so I figured I'd share them with you. So I'm gonna show you how we made them. We got the Mini Max all fired up already, okay? We're using FOGO Premium Charcoal this week. We're using this bag because we're gonna do a nice, hot, fast cook. We're gonna cook direct, right over the flames, so that we get a nice char on those burgers and it gets that nice cheese all gooey and melty inside. It's gonna be so good. So let's get started and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so the first thing I like to do, use 80-20 ground chuck. That's the first part. You gotta have 80-20. It just doesn't seem to come out the same. You gotta have that nice fat content. Now you don't wanna make a giant patty because don't forget, we're gonna stuff it in the middle. So this is gonna be the bottom patty. What I find the easiest is to take wax paper, okay, put it in here, put another wax paper, and push down, okay? We want nice, evenly formed patties. Show you what we have here, okay? Look at that, perfect. Same size all around, okay? Nice and even. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna make another one. About the same amount of meat. Probably gonna have just about over a ½ pound total meat in each one. Okay, so again, nice and even, making sure they're the same size all around. And we've got 2 nice patties now. So what we're gonna do is take regular processed American cheese. You don't wanna go fancy here. You want this because it melts really, really well, okay? And you want it to have meltability. So we're gonna fold it in 4, break it, lay it right in the center. 1 whole slice per burger, okay? Like that. And then we're gonna cover it up with our other patty. Boom, like such. Now, you wanna pinch this closed really good. Okay, so you take it, you pinch the edges. Make sure it's really sealed up good. You don't want that cheese melting out of it. You want it to stay in there. This way it gets really gooey so that when you bite in, you get that nice molten lava cheese flow going, and it's really good. So we formed our first one, okay? I'm gonna show you a really cool trick too. You ever have a burger, you cook it, and all of a sudden it's like this giant bubble in the middle, it's around, it winds up being round? If you want to prevent that from happening, push down, make a little indenture on the top, okay? And what it's gonna do, it's gonna prevent it. This way when it swells up, it's gonna come to an even size. So that's what our first one looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare 2 more. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna give it a little bit of salt, simple seasoning, all right? Kosher salt, give it a nice little coating, and black pepper. I'm gonna use about a medium grind here. Just coat it real good. And that's all we're putting on here. Some people like to put Worcestershire sauce. Some people like to add some different things into their chopped meat. I don't. I like it, keep it simple like this. I think it's got plenty of flavor. That 80-20 ground chuck just really has so much flavor in it because it's got 20% fat. And don't forget, fat is flavor. That's why I look like I do. So anyway, let me make 2 more of these things. We'll get them on the Mini Max right away. All right, so this week we're gonna be cooking this on the Mini Max. We've got some charcoal left over from last time. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a FOGO lighter in the middle there. Light that baby up. But I am gonna pour a little bit of fresh charcoal on top. All right, so we're ready to put our burgers on. Now I've got the seasoned side up, but I'm gonna put them on the grill, seasoned side down. Oh yeah, look at them smoking away already. Lay that on, and now, a little bit of salt. Okay, this is nothing but kosher salt, coarse kosher salt. And some black pepper. So let's go to a little coarser grind on the black pepper. There we go. Yeah, those are gonna be good. They're smelling good already. So we're gonna let them go. They're gonna cook just for a couple minutes each side. We want them nice, medium rare, so we're not gonna overcook them. They are cooking away nicely already. As you're cooking them, that 80-20 fat is gonna drip down. You're gonna get some flare-ups, so we just wanna keep an eye on that. Yep, see like that? Flaring up already, but that's okay. That's gonna give us that beautiful, nice char we're looking for. And leave your burgers sit. Don't keep pulling them. They're gonna stick right now. So you gotta let them cook, let it get a little char, and then they'll release themselves from the grate. So if you notice now, I can slide this under here. It's got a little char built up on it. I can slide this right under. And it doesn't stick to the grates at all. Let's check these babies. They're probably about ready for flipping. That one will give a little bit longer. This back one's on a hot spot, so I know that one's ready. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. Let's check this baby. Oh, man, is that looking good. I love it when a plan comes together. Now, if your fire starts to get too far out of control, you can close the dampers down. It's going to give it a little bit less air, okay? So you see now, this is going to die down in a second here. So it's great to use fire control. If it gets too much, you could even close the lid, whatever kind of grill you're using. But you know, once charcoal gets going and that grease gets down in there, it gets real hot real quick. The other thing you can do too, you can move them around. They don't have to stay in the same spot, okay? We'll push that one back, let this one go up here. Okay, that one was a little less done. Change them around. We want them all done around the same time. See that cheese? Bubbling away. Oh yeah. That means it's cooking inside. That's what we want. All right, let's flip this back one now. Yeah, that's more like it. The other thing too is if your outside's getting more done than you want it, just shut the lid. It's gonna act as an oven in there. It'll cook the insides a lot quicker too. All right, but we're doing pretty good. We got pretty thin patties. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, I think we're done. They have a nice crust on them. I checked them internally. We were at like 125, 130. Oh, they look good. And they didn't become big giant domes. We're gonna leave that one on for another minute. You notice they stayed nice and flat. They didn't bubble up and turn into a big thing. That's because of that little dent that we put in there. All right. Let's check our temp on this one. Beautiful, 130. Yeehaw. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this down for a second, let it cool down for a minute. As it cools down, we're gonna get my buns ready and we're gonna toast the buns on there too. All right, so our fire has died down a little bit. We're gonna toast our buns up real good. Now, you gotta be careful with these. They don't take long. We still got a little grease burning off there, that's all right. You can see they don't take long at all. And you develop what I call hot hands. Woo. Beautiful. And we are done. We can shut this baby down. Boom. Let's assemble our burger, shall we? Well, as you can see, we've had a little weather change here in South Florida. It's about 110 degrees right now, September. And one thing about Florida is if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. So it's pouring rain right now, but that's okay. We're gonna assemble our burgers. I'm gonna show you my super secret burger sauce recipe, okay? Don't share this with anybody. It's a top secret, okay? It's real simple. Some ketchup, some mayonnaise, about half and half. Okay, and I'm going really crazy here. Some deli mustard, spicy mustard. All right, that's my super secret sauce. Like I said, please don't tell anybody. I don't want anybody to know. Just mix that up nice. Whoa, is that gonna be good? Okay, so let's assemble a burger. What do you say? Should we assemble a burger, Juan? Okay, I thought so. I thought you'd see it my way. Juan's always hungry. He's got the greatest job. He gets to sit back while I cook. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a burger, nice burger patty. Let's put it on the bottom. Let's put some nice of our burger sauce on the top. I call it special burger sauce. You can call it mayo ketchup stirred if you want, whatever you like. Load it up, okay? I like to put some tomato. I like to put some red onion, and I like to put some lettuce. I like to put some lettuce on my tomato on my burgers. It's great having an assistant. If they ever make it to the Food Network, that's going to be great. All right, so there's our burger. Look at that baby. Is that gorgeous or what? I was told they always put it this way. Now, let's try this. Let's see what this baby looks like inside, shall we? Woo! She's coming apart at the seams, folks. Oh yeah, look at that nice melty cheese. Is that looking good or what? Oh, juicy burger. You want to know something? I don't think I can wait. I can't wait for you guys. I'm gonna have to take me a bite because it just looks too good. What do you think? Should I? I think so. Oh yeah. Ma'am, there is just something. There is something about a burger cooked over an open fire like that that is so good. That cheese in the middle, look at this thing. It's just running out of it now. It's just running right out of there. That's why you want to use that just Kraft singles or processed American cheese singles. It gets that nice ooey gooey cheese to it. Golly, that's good. Poet, thank you so much for introducing me to these things, man. I really appreciate it. So, you know, I love knowing about regional foods. Like I said, this is from Minneapolis. I had these there. You know, every place around the country has different things. I know Jersey has some things, pork roll, Taylor ham, whatever you want to call it. You know, New York's got pizza, Chicago's got pizza. But whatever it is, if you have a regional food you'd like to see me make, leave it in the comments, all right? I promise you, I'll check it out. You can always contact me too. You know, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm on Instagram, Captain Ron 302. My name is Ron Dimfelmeyer. But listen, this was a fun cook, all right? It doesn't have to always be fancy. It doesn't have to be elaborate. These are the greatest things. Your guests, if you want to make a burger, something special about biting into that burger and having the cheese in the middle. It's really great. So we really enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed this video as well. I really appreciate you always coming back and checking us out. Do us a favor, hit subscribe on the channel, hit like on the video, and leave us a comment. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, we're open to it all, okay? We're always looking to improve. So I want to thank you for showing up again. This has been the FOGO Life, and we'll see you again next week.